Okay, so version 2.0 has been a massive success for Wuthering Waves and has kind of gotten the ball rolling in terms of updates and just getting them into the gacha sphere properly, because let's be real, version 1.0 was a little bit lackluster. A lot of people were kind of unhappy with it and unhappy with, you know, what it kind of provided, but 2.0 has gone that extra mile, which has gotten a lot of the wider audience kind of talking about it. Now, this is really good for a number of several reasons, because one, a lot of creators will actually be more incentivized to actually go over and play, and also be more incentivized to do like an advert or some kind of, you know, sponsored stream or something for that, which obviously would help the game grow and, you know, reach out to a larger audience, which hopefully, you know, Wuthering Waves can find the right streamers and creators to actually kind of sponsor to do that. But also it just gives the game more exposure in general to other players, which obviously breeds a lot more haters and also a lot more people who enjoy the game too. And well, in this video we're going to be going through one of Wuthering Waves' biggest haters I've ever seen, and honestly it's so funny that this keeps happening, but also it's kind of disappointing to see it's happening at the same time, because it could discourage a lot of streamers and creators from playing the game in the future. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy it, and also go to Game Subs, use my code KAZA where you can get yourself 10% off a ton of cups and tubs. I definitely recommend going over there. Again, they've got a ton of really cool events on, so definitely recommend checking it out and just seeing something that you like, because again, I've got a ton of Gamer Subs. This stuff is great, so yeah, go over there, use my code KAZA, 10% off. But let's get back into the video. So just the other day, Gigguk actually uploaded this VOD. If you don't know who Gigguk is, he's a pretty big anime YouTuber who pretty much does some streams based around anime, but also does some based around gacha games. Now, the main gacha games that he has played is Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and a little bit of Xenosaga Zero as well, and also Wuthering Waves. He's also picked up Wuthering Waves. But whenever he started streaming gacha games in general and playing these kind of games, a lot of what he was doing was, you know, Hoyoverse based games. Now, obviously, this is fine. Anyone can play a Hoyoverse game. I don't really care, you know, what they do. But obviously, this kind of breeded a whole community of people who love Hoyoverse coming over and pretty much glazing the game and kind of attacking him for any time he did something bad. Now, if I scroll right down to the very bottom comment, which has some of the most replies I've ever seen in my entire life, which pretty much says the biggest betrayal in Gigguk history is back, which is a crazy way to start it. He says that playing Wuthering Waves was the biggest betrayal in Gigguk history. Oh my god, bro. If you've been betrayed by someone playing a game like Wuthering Waves, you need some mental help. Honestly, you know, go find a therapist, go find someone, because seriously, if you feel betrayed by someone playing a video game, I don't know what to say. I don't know, man. People can say anything you want, but wuwa legit feels like that one character in an NTR story who is like, hey, you can stay married to your wife, I don't mind that, but please don't forget about me, which I just don't get at all. Now, obviously, the context behind this was that Gigguk was playing the Shorekeeper story. I think he actually got involved in the 2.0 story as well a little bit later on stream and actually gave that a go, and I'm pretty sure he did enjoy it. And I think a lot of this rinascita hype has actually gotten him to come over to the game, which is again really good, because Gigguk is such a massive creator. He has millions of subscribers, you know, Trash Taste has millions of subscribers too, you know, and he's just got a very big fan base who would like this kind of stuff, which again is going to be a massive bonus for Wuthering Waves. But obviously these kind of videos do breed these people who pretty much just say, oh, you know, don't play the game, it's bad. And obviously he did stop playing for a very long time. Now maybe this is because he just fell out of the game, but also I think it was due to the amount of negative comments he got on some of the previous videos that he had. And obviously this is only his VODs channel, so I don't even know what his actual videos channel is like, even if he, you know, with all the edited content from it. He's getting quite a bit of hate from Hoyoverse fans, you know, in some previous posts as well, whenever he first started playing, whenever 1.0 first started coming out. And obviously I'm assuming this is kind of a factor as to why he stopped covering it for a little while. And obviously I'm sure rinascita was a big factor in why he actually came back to the game, because a lot of people have been enjoying it. Now, again, we can go back to an old tweet that I actually put out saying Wuthering Waves haters are coping even more by leaving full timestamp criticisms on the game of a Gigguk VOD. Now, obviously you can see here, this is by the exact same person who commented on this. So this person is back commenting saying they put that there, and then this is the old VOD from a while ago whenever we played the Changli kind of stuff, and this is him leaving an entire paragraph of why he hated the entire Wuthering Waves story, or why, you know, he thinks that he should have hated it, saying, can't believe he's using this terrible EM voice acting. He says, peak Wuthering Waves, am I right? Seriously, the amount of bugs in wuwa makes my head hurt sometimes, which again has been fixed in 2.0. It's really not that big of a deal. But literally he goes on to this whole kind of rant saying like, POV Yappering Waves, they knew exactly why they needed to add a skip button. It's literally because of these kind of situations. And also one of the craziest ones saying, well, I've at least jerked off to the Dreamless NSFW artwork one time, so yeah, the tacit discords do look better than the characters sometimes. So you know I've jerked off to a tacit discord, but you know that probably means the characters are better. I don't know, you know, I don't like the game, but like I have jerked off to some of the, you know, some of the Rule 34 of the Dreamless. That's absolutely crazy, bro. Bro just drops that just randomly in there, you know, he's going, oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, I've also jerked off to the Dreamless. Like, brother, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, bro, this commenter is absolutely insane, and it kind of like makes me lose a little bit of hope for some people that could be coming over to Wuthering Waves from some of the previous horror games, because let's be real, Genshin Impact is falling off in terms of analytics and stuff. Now, whether, you know, a game player wants to hear that or not, it is. That's just a fact, and I feel like Wuthering Waves is only just getting started, and I think it is the perfect kind of opportunity to jump ship and move over to a new game. I'm not saying you have to quit Genshin or anything, but maybe just give it a go. Don't hate on it, because again, I don't think, you know, there is any need to be hating between these two games. I just feel like Wuthering Waves is a fresh new one, and a lot of these people are kind of just coping at the fact that their game, you know, is slowing down a little bit and Wuthering Waves is picking up. And honestly, the best way to kind of enjoy this entire situation is just to give Wuthering Waves a try and give it a go, which is something that I suggest that all players do, because again, it's a really, really good game in general. Now, obviously, this post here, which is a Genshin Impact Natlan versus a Wuthering Waves Rinascita World Boss gameplay, is actually kind of like gave me a little bit of faith in the community, because a lot of the comments down here were saying stuff like Genshin Impact, Lizard, Pew Pew, why am I missing? I'm tired now. Wuthering Waves Dragon, you dare challenge me, mortal. Pretty much saying that the Wuthering Waves Dragon looked a ton better, and obviously if you look at the two comparisons here, I mean, come on, you can't tell me they look about equal, bro. They look completely different. You know, Wuthering Waves absolutely killed it with a lot of the character design on this, and a lot of the comments kind of reflect this, because as I said, although this kind of popularity for Rinascita has spawned a lot of kind of haters coming into the community, because I feel like not only from communities like this who are used to Hoyoverse kind of gameplay, but also just people seeing the game getting more popular and getting more angry with it, not only does it breed more of them, but it also brings in a lot more people who actually do enjoy the game and actually find some good in the game, which again is really, really positive to see. And it's kind of restored my faith in the community overall, because it seems like there are some people who actually do have a brain. But also, if you notice in the comment that I actually showed, and also it was in this one as well, it pretty much had like 40 replies and like 9 likes. So again, it was absolutely insane. It seems like the Wuthering Waves fans are actually going after them, and that is a good thing to see, you know, kind of correcting this kind of stuff. Obviously, it's fine if some people have criticism about the game, and I feel like people should be able to, you know, kind of freely express that. But this person, you can tell, is just clearly hating on the game constantly. I mean, saying it's the biggest betrayal he's ever had from Gigguk is absolutely insane. Gigguk does not owe you anything. He can play whatever the hell he wants. He can play Wuthering Waves if he finds it exciting. He can play, you know, Hoyoverse games if he finds it exciting. And it just seems like Wuthering Waves has been the game to capture his attention so far, which again, I said is a very, very good thing. I hope that, you know, he plays it even more and that he continues playing version 2.0, because it brings over a pretty big audience. And also to Wuthering Waves and Crow Games, I would definitely sponsor a lot of these bigger creators, even if they don't fully play kind of gacha game stuff like that. But we've seen like the Trash Taste Boys, for example, do a couple of like pulling like competitions on like stuff like Honkai Star, things like that. Sponsor them to do that. I honestly think that'd be a very good idea. I think that, you know, honestly, it would get a lot of viewers over, and it would get a lot of players into the game playing it, coming from that kind of stream, coming from that video or whatever, which again is just going to be another way that Wuthering Waves can grow even more. So again, it seems like, you know, just support your big creators whenever they do play games like this, because again, they do get a lot of hate comments whenever it comes to playing games that aren't Hoyoverse. So if you do see a big creator like Gigguk or like anybody else who plays this game, definitely go just leave like a little support comment being like, I really enjoyed this video, something like that. If you actually did enjoy it. Obviously, if you didn't enjoy, then, you know, don't. But like, if you did enjoy that video, then I would definitely leave a comment and just kind of be positive about the game. Because again, there is a lot of these people who kind of spread negativity, which puts a lot of streamers and a lot of creators off playing it, which obviously is bad for Wuthering Waves in general, and I really hope that they do fix that in the future. But again, crazy situation. It seems like the Hoyo fans are losing it even more with the downfall of their game, and well, you know, it's just kind of sad to see, you know, at this point. This person, it's just like well beyond it. But also leave a comment down below which one you think, you know, you enjoyed more. Did you enjoy Genshin Impact, or did you enjoy Wuthering Waves more? Again, I think this is a free discussion. Some people do prefer Genshin Impact for some of the kind of things in the game, but honestly, I think that Wuthering Waves has been killing it recently a lot more, and I feel like it's been getting a lot more attention, which again is a big factor as to why it's doing so good at the moment. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go to Game Subs, use my code CASA, get 10% off. As I said, there's a ton of stuff over there. Go check it out, use my code, easy 10% off, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.